And we are back with Warhammer Total War. We are the Vampire Counts. And last time we were in a bit of a stalemate. We managed to defeat a large Templehof army. Though we didn't really get to expand our borders too much. We did have a fight with the Empire as well, and a pretty sweet ambush. And in this episode, I hope, finally, to take the moot and destroy the Templehof Vampire Counts, which we will hopefully do pretty much right now. So we're going to head over to the moot. So there is their army, actually, over there. So we are going to take the moot, hopefully, right here, right now. And we will fight this battle. Alright, so here we are. 21 magic, yeah, we're taking that. We'll start our deployment. Right, so we've got a little bit of a small rise. I'm curious, however, can we stick somebody on it? No. That would have been kind of cool. Right, let's have a look. There's Manfred, there's Stefan Posner. We will be bringing the majority of our skeleton spearmen to the wings, where the dire wolves will most likely be. We've got our Vargulf. Our zombies will just tuck in right behind. We will have our skeletons up the front, and crypt ghouls shall sit in behind. We'll bring Stefan Posner up the front. Our other unit of skeleton spearmen we'll also have there, and I think that will do us. So let's start the battle. Alright, so it looks like they're going to come at us, so we will just group together. Just bring... I'm not a fan of that at all. Don't like that at all. It doesn't allow you to set the formation that you just gave them, which... Oh well. Right, so we will keep... We're gonna keep Manfred with the zombies and 2 units of skeletons. They will go for the center. We will have our skeleton spearmen head towards their dire wolves. Our crypt ghouls will head to their spearmen. The rest of our skeletons will head towards their spearmen over here. We're gonna just... An ancient power is rising. And then we will also send our Vargulf. Alright, so we're gonna speed things up a touch. Don't want to... you, sir, are going way too fast. We will probably attack you from the rear, to be honest. So we're going to toggle our unit speed. Just speed things up a tad. He's a goddamn gorilla. Alright, so I would expect to see their Fellbats come out sooner rather than later. Alright, let's just go at normal speed. We've got Manfred, where we will use... where are we? No. What do we want? We're gonna use this. Bit unfortunate, but we're gonna head towards get everybody stuck in.
So be it. I will see to it. Winds of death.
Get stuck in the fell bats. Looks like our Vargulf is doing work. Now we should be winning this fairly comfortably. I'm not expecting too much of a challenge. If my lord is under attack, that's fine. We're gonna just do Invocation of Nehek in there. We will raise some dead as well. We're gonna use this in here, might as well. We'll just bring in. Alright, so they're dead over there. We'll just bring them over into here. Alright, so that should crush these guys. The skeleton spearmen will most likely get absolutely pwned in all senses of the word. That's fine. The Fellbats can do their thing over there. We will. Get that guy. Get him. Unlucky. Almost killed him with his. Sensational! Manfred is a boss. And we end the battle there. Now we just took the moot, so I'd be curious to see what happens when Vargulf fucking dominates. Jesus, Cryptghouls dominate as well. That's an interesting turn of events. Yeah, but I'm curious to see what's going to happen when we take the moot and they have an army with their lord, and they have nowhere to go basically. They don't have any territory, so is it do they just vanish off the map, or do we have to actually kill their lord as well, which will be interesting to see how this goes. Let's see how everybody did. So Vargulf dominated. The Cryptghouls did surprisingly well. A couple of our zombie units, I guess, are just there to get in the way. They don't do much else than that. Our skeletons did okay. Our spearmen did next to nothing. So, our necromancer did quite well, considering. Meanwhile, they didn't do terribly much. Alright, so here we are, decisive victory. Take the loot. We will occupy. Wait, what's subjugate? You will become the master of the conquered faction, and they will become your vassal, paying tribute each turn. All captives are enslaved. Well, they don't... no, I don't want that. I want to... What does raise do? All buildings are destroyed and the settlement is torched. Don't want to sack it. I want to occupy it. Okay, we're going to occupy it. Okay, so Restless Spirit. Those spirits who are no longer bound to the mortal plane but have thus far avoided Morse grasp can be tethered to a vampire service. For poltergeists have their uses. Public order +1. Okay. Steinberg Jaeger, yeah. We've got another Gravedigger. Oh, so they suffer attrition when they do not control a home region. That is really interesting. So I guess they will slowly kind of melt away. What have they got?
Do not mistake me for the fool.
They've got some Black Knights, some Crypt Ghouls. So they are going to suffer attrition, and quite a lot of fucking attrition. Good lord. Alright, so what can we do at the moot? Not a whole lot.
The true Von Carstein.
Can't really... We could raise some Black Knights as well. As well as some Crypt Ghouls. I want to raise some Black Knights and 2 units of Crypt Ghouls in here, just to counter whatever they are going to try and do. Meanwhile, we've got 4,700, which is not a great deal. We can upgrade that to get some more income. Meanwhile, Eschen, we can upgrade to a 3rd to a Shady Township, which I think we'll hold off. Meanwhile, here we could get Vargeists, which might be worth doing. What do we want in here? Ghost Fence. Okay, so that just improves the garrison. Can't do anything there. What do we want? I'm gonna do the... No, I'm not. I'm gonna do Forester's Shack. Seems quite decent at the moment. We will leave it at that. We will end the turn, I think. Actually, we will recruit some things in here. We will take... We've got some Vargeists, so we will take 2 units of Graveguard and a unit of Black Knights with the Lance and Barding, so the good ones, and we will leave it at that, which will give us 2 pretty full-on armies, which will give us a pretty decent kind of like power. Manfred gained a skill point. What can we do? Yeah. Okay, so that can give him negative. Okay. We're gonna give him +3 armor just to keep him alive a bit easily, a bit more easier. My goodness, English is difficult. We will end the turn, and I'm thinking that these guys will come at us, and if they don't, I'll be a bit surprised. Yeah, here they come. Alright, so this is going to be probably their last ever attack. This will probably end Templehof. Right, so we now have some Black Knights, and that's the and some more Crypt Ghouls. So we should theoretically destroy these bastards. We're going to fight the battle. They will be coming at us, so we will be in a defensive position, hopefully a reasonable one, and I will see you after the loading screen. Alrighty, so here we are. The landscape is curious, to say the least. Can we put them in here? No. No, we can't. That's unfortunate. We could use the trees to our advantage, which might not be a bad idea, actually. We might do that. Alright, so our skeletons and zombies will form the center. We will have Manfred and our necromancer in the middle. We will have our spearmen on the wings. We'll also have our Vargulf on this wing. We'll get... So we have 2 Fellbats. Just the 2. Don't need any more. Who will just sit and not do much else. These lot... These kind of baby units from the last fight will not do much more else than that. And then we're going to shove our cavalry in these trees, who will now be hidden. which should actually, we probably put these guys way too far forward. God damn it. Ruined this. Yeah. We'll just move them a little bit further back. Alright, so we're gonna shove him in here, which will give them some room to maneuver. So we've kind of defended well against that. So get our spearmen on this left side. We'll have our crypt ghouls in amongst our zombies behind. We'll have Manfred in amongst our skeletons with our necromancer, our little baby units. We'll sit out the back and do nothing. Our Vargulf will also sit in here with our spearmen. I believe that's everybody. Alright, let's get on with it. We'll take 23 magic for show. And let's speed this... oh yeah, let's start the battle. And let's speed this up. They are going to be coming at us, which is good. And hopefully our Black Knights will get a huge charge, I'm hoping, from the rear. But I'm kind of curious to see what will happen once we destroy a faction. So curious, very curious. So they do have their knights on the right hand side, which is a bit of a pain actually, as our spearmen are on the left. Hopefully they won't spot. They revealed the units, not great. We will just move them back. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna move our spearmen. Just keep, moving them away. I don't really want to lose them, first thing we do. Yeah, we're gonna move everybody in. Get our zombies moving across. Get our crypt ghouls moving across. Get our skeleton warriors straight into the middle. You lot can stay where you are. Our Vargul can get over there. They need to go protect those Black Knights, because that's going to be an interesting one. Interesting little fight over there. Black Knights versus Black Knights. Our Lord is under attack, that's great. We will just use Invocation of Nehek. In here somewhere, we will also do... yeah, that's fine. We will also do... Raise the Dead over here. Hopefully ASAP. Our Vargulf, it continues to always do work.
Everywhere is death. An ancient power is rising.
Yeah, so we are winning. It's not going directly according to plan, but it is what it is. These crypt ghouls are getting dominated. So we are just gonna charge our Vargulf into their Black Knights. Pace, please.
Necromancer.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's what we call getting crushed. Meanwhile, everybody seems to be going well. We will just use Invocation of Nehek. Where do we want it? Just in here. Just charge them into the side. We'll charge these into the side. We've got 9 Black Knights left, which they weren't really used to the effect that I was hoping for, but it is what it is. The enemy lord is wounded. So Zelig, wow, just crushed. Continue to charge into the side. So yeah, they are. Yeah, that's victory by the looks of it. As they disappear from the sight. So we'll end the battle there, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, so a decisive victory. Excellent. Some good loot. We got the Fencer's Blade. Gain some XP. And we will... we'll dominate the captives as pretty much always.
Take steps to reduce corruption spreading further amongst your followers, or they may turn against you to serve a new master.
Indeed. So we've got the Fencer's Blades. Treasurer. Winds of Magic have changed. Excellent.
Never.
So, it's not like his army is going down significantly. Not quite sure. So there's still attritioning, I guess, is the word that you would use.
No.
I grow impatient.
What do we want from our technology? Take cannibalistic rituals, since we have a few more criticals around.
Bats and wolves gather.
Excellent. We've got 3.5k, but I don't think we'll spend it. Now, what I do want to do is I really do want to get rid of these guys. So we're gonna just attack them again, and we're gonna auto-resolve because I don't really want to do it. So yeah, we'll auto-resolve. Decisive victory. We lost 60 men, which is fine. Gained a few more. We are going to murder them this time. That got rid of him. Excellent. So we've got a Corpse Thief. Post-battle chance of stealing an item plus 8%. Templehof have been obliterated. There is nothing left apart from the echoing laughter of the thirsting gods. Indeed. So we'll head back to the moot. Now we need to plan our next, like, conquest, I suppose. So if we go over here, we're going to get attrition. We're going to get attrition over there as well as over there. And in here. So we may... hang on. We're just going to have a look at... Gonna head back to the strategic overview map. So Schwarzenhafen have got very little. That's an option to betray our allies. We have Ostermark, Stirland, Avaland, Zufbar, which is owned by the Bloody Spear. So we got pretty much... Tough one. Tough. Don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, so we definitely need to get our corruption, vampiric corruption going. in the right direction, really. So we will head back. We will look to build. We've got Castle Templehof down here, which can't really do much there. Castle Drakenhof, which will increase public order, and income. We've got the Moot. Change per turn, minus 0.8%, plus 1% per turn, plus minus 1% per turn. So, I don't know quite what we're gonna do, actually. Can we recruit a hero? No. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit, I think. So we're gonna end the turn. Manfred has a skill point, which we will put into evasion, just so we can get into the next. Stefan Posner has got one, which we will put into Invocation of Nehek. Excellent. Yeah, that's fine. And actually, what we will do is we're going to take Stefan Posner away.
I smell death.
So hopefully he can. Yeah, so he can enter this region.
Then go.
And what does he do here? Ah, that okay. All right, so that increases the vampiric corruption here. All right. So I need to decide where we are going to go. I think Essen is probably our best bet, so we're going to move him over to Essen. We'll probably go with Paulos van Diel rather than Manfred at this point. We could attack from two fronts, but I don't think that's the smartest idea. So, Fort Obersteer can do with a build. We'll wait, however. So we're just going to end the turn. So we've got an Empire army heading in, and they will be suffering attrition in our zone. We've also got a Orc army in here as well. Not quite sure what they're doing. So we've got Schwarzenhafen, who we may end up having to take, really, which will give us a commandment. So yeah, we're gonna head you over to Essen. Okay.
I grow impatient.
Alright. So we got Fort Obersteer. We will do the upgrade there. Castle Templehof can do a ruined sawmill, which would increase. Or we could do an Abyssal Wood, where we get some Vargeists. So we will end the turn. We will keep you in there, and we will keep you in there as well. End the turn. The Empire is heading to Fort Obersteer, and yeah, we will auto-resolve because we're about to get pwned. Decisive defeat. Figured. Is that a raiding party or is that a conquering party? Yeah. Okay, that's a raiding party. Wow, he moved a long way. Probably could have done something about that, but meanwhile, you're heading into
Sylvania greets thee, friend.
Schwarzenhafen. Defensive alliance for 3,000. Sure. Yep, you raided us. Continue to head you over to Essen. So we got Castle Templehof, which needs to get repaired. Also repaired. We'll do the Abyssal Wood so we can get some Vargeists. Other than that, we're pretty good. Looks like Schwarzhafen will be attacked by Gnashrak. And we'll end the turn. Yeah, Avaland has been attacked, attacked Schwarzhafen. Yeah, we'll enter the war on the side of our ally. Greenskins and the Bloody Spears. Cool. So we've got a Banshee. Oops, wrong button. Right, where are you? So you can... A single Banshee is a terrifying prospect. Even those warriors skilled enough to match blades with a vampire have little defense against unnatural screams. Okay, so we will head you over to... Go on, you can move next turn. Okay. Looks like we got a surplus. We will upgrade the gallows, which is good. Looks like everything else is good. Keep moving you over to Essen. And we will get our corruption up in here. Excellent. We will end the turn there. The Empire has approached us.
Hath sired in its stead.
They want a peace treaty with the Empire. Yeah, we will take that for now. Okay. Yep. Alright, so we're going to end the episode there. Our next move will be heading into Essen once we get our vampiric corruption up to a point where we can attack them. We will just, however, get our army up. We will also move our Banshee over. So... I hope you enjoyed this episode where we annihilated Templehof, our vampiric count's rivals. We were able to finally destroy them, so they won't be an issue anymore. So we were looking to be taking on who are they? They are Ostermark, the humans. So hopefully we can use that. Essen maybe. use that as like a staging ground into further north, perhaps, or even take Essen, and then we can kind of just expand over to Württemberg and then Averheim. We shall see. We might see if we can get into Averheim using our Manfred's army, but I'm not quite sure yet. I think just heading into Essen at this moment is the most prudent course of action. But if you've enjoyed the episode, throw it a like. If you've enjoyed it more than that, please subscribe. It'd be very much appreciated. And until next time, have a good one and take it easy.